Yo, what is up guys, Face here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going over the T110E4 American Tier 10 Tech Tree Tank Destroyer. Now this tank has recently been buffed in the latest updates, 10.0 to be exact, and for that reason I thought it was kind of fitting to go over it. I'm going to quickly go over my equipment very quickly as a lot of you would like to see that. I'm obviously running gun armor since the pen is pretty good. However, calibrated shells may be a good option as this is more of a heavy tank than a tank destroyer. You are going to be up close and personal with your enemies, and for that reason you would want your shells to pen. However, 383 on your premium rounds is a very good and high amount of pen. Aiming time, since obviously you're not going to be at the back of the map with this tank in most situations, so there's no point in running supercharger as you do not need that extra velocity if you are frontline. And then refined gun because you want to be a bit more accurate. Enhanced armor because that 4% to hull and turret armor actually can be a decent and viable option since this tank already has armor, so that 4% can just give you that extra bit of boost. Engine accelerated because you want to go a bit faster. Obviously you're not going to run camouflage nets, you're going to run improved optics as you are more of a heavy tank like I said, and you want to have that extra bit of view range. Then defense system is pretty straightforward. Provisions, you get basic provisions and consumables on this vehicle, so let's get straight into a game for you guys. Now first game, we're on Yukon. This tank, what do I think of it? It is a very good tank, but the last time I played it was before it's gotten its recent buff. So today's battle will determine if I still think this is a viable option for you guys to get. Now, obviously, this tank has a turret that can be turned all the way 90 degrees. Only 90 degrees. It cannot go a full 180 or a 360. So just keep that in mind. You do have a limit to the amount that you can move the turret. I am stumbling all over my words today, but hopefully this game will not stumble as much as my words are. Now there's an Object 260. As you can see, while it is a heavy type of tank, since it does have armor, you must note that you do have that hatch on the roof, which is unlike the E3's hatch. You can be penned very, very easily. Now, this tank has the alpha of that like an E100. And there's an opposing E4. I just roll a PCR and butter straight through the turret of that E4's. And yeah, we are lagging, like you can see, quite a bit here. It does suck that we're lagging this much, and hopefully we can get some shells out. Now, lag obviously just messed up my shell on that 260, and it said that he was a lot more poked out than he really was. Now, there's an IS-7 on our back, and I feel as if I should start turning towards him as he's going to get to my rear, and that won't be a fun time for me. We get a shell into the side of him. The alpha on this vehicle is very nice. It's not like that of the Grill, and yeah, because the Grill line got completely nerfed, and it really sucks that their alpha is so low, as an E4 like this still has its very nice alpha. Now I'm going to push up just a little bit, so maybe I can get a shell into that object, and maybe, just maybe, he'll let me do that. Not quite. Maybe we can get a shell into the backside of this IS-7, and we do. Now, despite the lag, we are still getting the shells out, which is very nice. Now, I'm going to see if I can use my armor just a little bit here against this 268. Like I said, while you do have armor, it's not fantastic that you're going to bounce a lot of shells, which is unfortunate, but yeah, it's not like the E3 in any way. Now, we're not going to do a fantastic amounts of damage. That is just the case sometimes, and yeah, well, okay. Everyone is just blocking everybody, apparently, and yeah, we don't manage to get the last shell, unfortunately. We do about 2,400 damage, which is absolutely awful. However, like you saw, I was lagging like crazy. I'm not sure why that's the case, but I still think this tank is a viable option. Definitely don't play it frontline. Well, not frontline. You should play this tank frontline. And what I meant to say is definitely don't play it in the back of the map, sniping away the entire game, as this gun obviously has been nerfed, and you have received a buff to its overall armor. Unfortunately, like I said, the hatch can still easily be penned, so just take note of that. Now, it also has very nice legendary camouflage lately. This is the old one, the Combat Star. However, you can get, if I can find it really quickly so I can show you guys, you can get a new legendary camouflage for it. I forgot the name of it. It's called the Wondrous Camo. Now, can I look at it without purchasing it? Doesn't seem to be the case. That's unfortunate, but it looks really cool. It has PBR graphics. I don't think. Does it have PBR graphics? This tank definitely still looks old and stuff. Maybe, I don't know if it's just the camouflage, the old legendary camouflage that doesn't have PBR, or if it's the tank overall does not have PBR. Let me just check that for you guys. No, this tank definitely does not have PBR. So the legendary camo on the other one obviously will not look as great as it probably could. But there you have it. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. And it's recently came out. So if you are thinking of getting the E4, you do have a very nice camo to get. Despite it's not being the most valuable thing, camouflages are definitely not a good value for your money, but I mean, it looks cool, so if you're thinking of doing it, then go for it. This tank is a fantastic choice as your next tank destroyer, so if you are looking for a tank destroyer to get or grind, this is definitely a good option. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps me out, and I'll probably check you guys later. Cheers.